Okay, I've been gone for a while, but that doesn't mean the collecting has stopped. Because as you see here, I'm expanding the battery toy section, and unfortunately I've been way too busy to make a video. And this is some of the recent acquisitions, and the toys are in the box. I will, out of all the toys that you see here now, I will wind up the Fox Magician because I like that. Now, this Cragston Vacation Land vehicle set is complete. It has everything: the boat carrier, the trailers, the trunks, the convertible sedan. That's a cool set. But because they shrink wrapped it, and this Barber Bear is shrunk wrap. This is Trixie the Magician Dog. That's of course the rare wind-up moon astronaut. I'll probably do a separate video on that. And in there's one of those cook toys. What's his name again? Chef Cook. He's a Chef Cook. I don't know if I can. Well, you know the cooking toys like the Hippo Cook and all the other ones. So these should all be functioning, and I'm going to pass the camera off just so I can wind this little guy, and I'll let him look at the toys in the meantime, pan around them. And here's your Fox Magician. As you're looking at Fox, I'll tell you, I also did manage to pick up, I hate to really unwrap these things because they're just going to get packed away, so it means I have to unpack them and repack them. But here's an original Robbie Trooper. I got this loose, no box. He is an original one. If you see the bottom of the feet here, it's stamped Japan. The only thing I would say is it is missing the antennas. Now, the original Space Troopers, one of the things, the distinctions they have, I don't know if this is going to come up on the video, but there's a seam in the dome here. And that seam tells you that that's an original. That and the stamping, obviously. If this comes up here, you could see Japan. And I just unpacked this. I wasn't even sure it worked. So you got kind of a 2-for-1 here. And as always, thank you very much. This is also a very cool game you don't see too often. You know what we'll do? Since it's been a while, what I'll do is I'll unbox this. So let's see what this looks like. This is the game, the auto racing game, and it has these plungers. I'm not going to unwrap the cars because, like I said, unfortunately, I'm moving this stuff. I'm in the process of setting up a commercial space where all these will be displayed. But it has all 3 cars, and you put them on that base that I showed you. You hit the ejector button, and then the cars go flying. It's a very cool piece. It's a Haji Japan toy, and I just happen to like these telephone banks. They're just kind of neat. The lithography is really nice. The skin diver's wrapped in paper, so I'm not going to unwrap it. But if you know the skin diver, it's like the crawling hand, and virtually any other of the rubber toys that were made in the 60s. The rubber deteriorates, it cracks, it splits, all the stuff falls apart. And what you'll find is that it's very tough to find any good examples. Like a lot of times you'll find this toy with almost no rubber and just the mechanism showing. This particular one, I don't want to really unwrap it. I'll see if I could do a little... Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so you can see here, he actually has both hands, the legs, the feet, And you know, unfortunately, these types of toys you cannot operate, because if you try to operate them, what you're going to do is crack the rubber even more. It'll flake off. So that your best bet in something like this is just preserving it as best you can, and you know, hoping that it doesn't deteriorate any further. And that also happens obviously with a lot of the masks people collected, like some of the horror masks. But again, it has a nice, good original graphic box, as you see here. And that's about it. Listen, thank you. I'm sorry for the big delay in between toys, but I figured now you have a glimpse of almost a dozen toys, and there'll be more to follow. I appreciate you guys looking. By the way, if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. It helps the algorithms. It helps other collectors find these things, which is always important. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you later.